Good morning, I'm Leah from Leah's Tribe, and I just finished up my group workout, and I figured it'd be a good time to just press the button and start getting back to what I used to do. I used to hit the button and do live videos more often in the morning and show recipes and workouts and all that. Life's changed, and then you find new routines, and I'm getting back to the things that fulfill me, because if I share with people what I've learned, the simpleness of exercise, or how to eat just clean and inexpensive, or a recipe that's super yummy that can replace something that's not so good for you, and now it's healthy and yummy, like it's a win-win. So those are the things that I was popping on to my group, which I know I'm on my personal profile, but I do have a group, and it's called Leah's Tribe. I'll put it somewhere, and join it if you're interested in a little bit more of all of this, because I kind of dive into intermittent fasting and plant-based eating and low impact workout. I kind of want to focus there today because I want to start at the beginnings of things, right? So I have 3 herniated discs in my lower back. I got knee issues, neck issues. Last year I had all sorts of neck and shoulder issues. And all I try to do, truthfully, is to get myself out of pain. So learning how to use a roller was because my lower back was so bad, and at the time I had a personal trainer, and he kept saying to me, go get a roller and start using it, and start stretching and doing things. And that's what I started doing. This is I guess an upgrade on it. People look at this and they get panic, but you can get a flat one to start with. This one, I love the nubs in my body. You would put like a sweatshirt on, tuck your hair in, kind of pull the strings a little bit and just roll out on something to feel better. And like that helped. So it was simple, it was inexpensive, it was something I could do at home in my home gym. I was never really into going to the gym. I did like instructional classes, and I think my first teaching job, and just no kids kind of thing, I had some time for myself. And I would go to the gym and I would take step class. And that would be it, because I didn't know how to use any of the other equipment. And it's like, yeah, somebody showed me for 5 seconds, but it was intimidating, So I did the class and I loved it, and I was glad to have that, but I found something at the time. For myself, years ago, I was 40 pounds overweight. I was trying to figure things out. I had all these pains and neck and shoulder and all that. And I started by just stretching. And then, like I said, I had a personal trainer, or I started having somebody that I had to be accountable to, and I started working out with them. And I started learning stuff on my own about eating clean and intermittent fasting, and why these things can help me get out of pain and feel better and feel stronger as I get older. And these things are kind of important to me because, my backstory, if I go all the way back, is I was about 40 years old, standing in an airport, totally miserable. I don't know why I was so miserable. I was lucky I had 2 beautiful kids and a husband, and I was going to a tropical island. But I felt like shit. Everything hurt. I felt terrible. It just was one of those, not the great moments. I look over and I see a woman who was 20 plus years older than me. And she looked fit, She just looked happier, healthier. And it was something I realized, something clicked in my head. Wait a minute. If she did it, and she's 20 years plus older than me, I want to look like that. I want to be her when I grow up. And then, as I started learning these things and doing these things and sharing these things with people and clients and friends, I started realizing how important it is to get it out there. So one thing that is like a piece, right? Everybody thinks you need to exercise your weight off. I don't believe so. I believe that intermittent fasting is your biggest tool in your toolbox, and that's what I tell my clients. Because your weight on you, your fat on you, you can reverse that by something that's called ketosis, using the fat on your body for energy at a certain point just by timed eating, right? So that's intermittent fasting. Working out is 20%. So I have clients that just are working on the food, not the workout yet. They're just stretching. They're starting to move. They're starting to get things going. That's good enough. Low impact is, to me, I could have lower back issues and neck issues and use something that costs me, I think the packet of 3 or 5 of these bands is like $15, $20 at most. I only have 2 of these here. My cat is playing with a ping pong ball. I love these, can we not? And just having this, you can just intensify anything you do. If you do a squat, if you do, I tell my clients who work from home now, put it around above your knees, and like do just stretch and exercise while you're standing in front of your desk at work, at home, or wherever, you know, like these things are, you see them in physical therapy, you see them in doctors' offices, hopefully good ones. And then, like I said, massage roller, $20. I got the biggest one off of Amazon, flat. I started there, and then I went from this to this, right? The idea behind this one is to have like 2 tennis balls. You could do this in a sock and then kind of tie the middle, and then you run it, you know, on your neck and down your back, and you know, it's a whole different experience of stretching, but not everybody loves it, but if you do, it's a great stretch. So the massagers, and I'll show you one more thing that like is a typical workout thing that I do each day is I use, and again, inexpensive. I think the hardest part of the ball is to like find somewhere to store it, but you know, store it somewhere, and it's easy. It's $20, and you know, this you can balance on it. You can use it as a support. There's so many ways that I've learned to use this simple ball. And it's for stretching. You'll see it again in all the places where you should, hopefully. And, you know, and in many gyms. And it sits usually in the corner and nobody uses it. Or hopefully there's a class now that somebody is using it. But this is another inexpensive thing that a mat, a few weights, you know, a massage roller or a way to stretch, and resistance bands is basically where you can just start and do a 5, 10, 15-minute workout, stretch, you know, routine or something, and you're gonna feel better. You know, that's that 1% each day. So my 1% each day is popping on here and sharing what I learn so that I can help others. And I want to thank everyone for who's voting and the support. It's crazy. I've had a few people tell me, like, I looked at each of the other people and, you know, and they're 20-something or they're not, you know, and you're like, I'm just like, I'm thankful. I tried, you know, and I took that step. It was the next level thing for me because of so many things, right? And if I could do it, that would be freaking awesome, you know? So thank you for your help so far. And of course, this is round 1. You will, I think there's round 1, 2, and 3, I think, right? But either way, I am very thankful for even just getting the support and the votes so far. Thank you again. I hope this was helpful. I will put some of these links on of the things that I use, because if you just pick them up and start your own little thing, you could put it in a place where you trip over it and it becomes your new routine of stretching or using massage roller or figuring out how to use this or joining my class or whatever, right? So have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.